Friday. It's Friday. I'm so sleepy. My eyes are showing just like a little baby. Whew, Lord. Okay, I'm going to get through this though, because I want to share with you guys some free stuff, some free things. My name is Bretta, and this is Fun and Freebies. I'm glad you guys are joining me. I'm 10 away from 50, so I can go live because I have some great ideas for us to go live, for us to do some little things together. I wanted to do it on TikTok, but TikTok has changed it a whole lot. But yeah, so I don't really do much on TikTok. Um, I don't, yeah. I guess we'll talk about that. When I go live, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about what's going on with TikTok for me. I don't know about everybody else. I do kind of put some little videos when I'm watching something and I want to share it with y'all. Yeah, I'll put that on there. But I just wanted to come on because I come on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Did y'all see my short? I talked about I talked about 3 ways for you to save on your gas. I don't know if I told y'all this on Wednesday, but 3 ways that you can save on gas. Okay, so number one, clean out your car, your trunk. I focused on the trunk because I had a lot of stuff in the trunk. I really don't have that much stuff inside the car. I may have some little, very little things in there. A water bottle I saw in there and a jacket. That's it. But in the trunk, I had everything in there. I had all types of blankets, towels. I didn't have umbrella. I don't know why I didn't have an umbrella, but I had a chair, the foldable chair. Like when I go to events, you want to sit down. Foldable chair. Yeah. All of those things are like weighing your car down and causing your car to be, I know it's just a little bit, but still, every little bit counts. But everything that you have in your trunk is causing your car to weigh more than it actually weighs, which requires more gas. Okay. So I heard this from somebody, probably heard it on TikTok. I'm not sure, but it was years ago whenever I heard this. Okay. So that's number one. Number two was, what did I say number two was? See, I got to think of these things because I forget. I will forget in a minute. Yeah, the brain fog for me is real because I'm menopausal. So I know last time I was fanning myself and I couldn't even come up with the word hot sweats. Yeah. Why I couldn't come up with that word? Yeah. But that was a word that I couldn't come up with the last time I was um I think it was Wednesday or Monday when I was like, I'm feeling, and I could, I didn't even know what to say. But yeah, so I have a lot of brain fog. It's like really, really real for me right now. So number two was, dang, what was number two? Lord Jesus, help me. Okay, we're gonna come back. I remember what number three was. Oh gosh, how could I forget what number two was? I wrote it. Oh, I wrote it down. It's right here in my face too. Oh, number two was fill up your car before, like, I refill my car before it gets to, before it moves to the half point. I fill it up at the full, full, if that makes sense. Instead of half, I'm filling it up right before the full. So I fill it up, and it was like the last time I filled it up, it was like $20. So I was like, ah! So you tricking, I believe, you're tricking your mind and you're tricking your money to see, hey, I didn't have to put that much in there. Okay, so that was number two. So don't let it, I don't let my hand move, okay, at all. And then I have to tell y'all a story about that. about that. I, I don't know if most of you know, I was a dispatcher, police dispatcher, which is a little bit different than 911, but we're kind of conglomerate in the same vein, okay? But the dispatcher actually talks to the police officers and tell the police officers where to go. So I was 911 at one time, and then I was a police dispatcher, which is like it's a promotion. Yeah. So as a dispatcher, I remember being, it's kind of ironic that things are happening at the airport, and I was on airport as a dispatcher. So each beat is uh, designated in different areas. So a dispatcher is in charge of certain areas. And at that time, I was in charge of the airport. I remember this like clear as day because I don't sit on airport. It's really kind of boring. It's not much going on over there as far as, people, yeah, committing crime. Not too much goes on at the airport. So the airport is kind of a what they call a non-busy position. But I was sitting there and I got a call from somebody. She said she I got a call. And when I say I get a call on my screen. So I see the call. And the information has the caller's name, the address, and why they are calling. So I immediately look at it and I determine what officer is going to take the call that I see on my screen. So I see the call on the screen and I'm looking at the call, and it seems like the lady is complaining about. Now, this was years ago. I'm telling you, I kid you not. This was years ago, maybe 6, 7 plus years. I was a dispatcher for 30 years, y'all. 30. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So the girl called and she was like, when I looked at it, I'm like, she calling about the price of gas and something went, the gas station was stealing from her. Okay, so I called her. I called her and she goes, yeah, I'm calling the police because the gas station some stole my money. And I'm like, stole your money? And she indicates to me that she came to the gas station a couple of days ago, same car, same gas station, and she said she put the same amount of gas and the gauge did not move. I'm like, ma'am, this is not a police matter. The gas hand not moving is not a police matter. The gas is going up that in price. That's why the gauge didn't move. Anyway, yeah, I had to tell this story because it relates to gas prices. Like right now, you go to the gas station and the dial isn't moving. You put $10 in, that's not going to do anything. You got to put 20, 25 plus, maybe 30. But anyway, I thought that was funny because she really wanted a police officer because she said they took her money and they're cheating her out of this gas that has gone up in price. And I'm like, no, no, ma'am, no. I'm not sending nobody for that. Okay, I'm sorry you feel that way, but gas is going up. That's why the gauge didn't move. Okay, yeah, you got to put a little bit more now because the gas prices are going up. Anyway, I thought that was funny because normally a lot of us we don't say that we're not sending an officer for you. Okay, that's not something that we do at all. We go to everything as a dispatcher. Yeah, Yeah, I would have to explain sometimes though. Yeah, nah, your dog, I, your dog ran away. No, ma'am, that is not a police matter. Sorry. Anyway, so blessings for everyone that may have a loved one that may be fighting in the war. I'm a veteran, so this touches me deeply. I'm praying for all the soldiers who are being dispatched to the Middle East. But yes, okay. So number three, number three. I did this in a reel, so I tried to do it like really quick and kind of showcase it. Not a reel, a short. Yeah. Okay. So I did it in a reel on IG, and then yeah, but I did a short on YouTube. I would love for you to go hype a girl up and do all the things, or it's hyping just for the long form content. I'm thinking it's just for the long form content. I don't see hyping a lot though. Every now and then I'll see it, and then it disappears, and I'm like, why it won't let me hype up my faves? Like Kempire. That's one of my faves. He's one of my favorite YouTubers. It's Kempire. And a lot of YouTubers get off into a lot of mess. They be fighting each other. And I'm like, I don't want to be a part of that. I'm like, I'm too old for this. I'm too old to be fighting with people. Like, telling you, I just cut you off. I don't have nothing else to say about it. But anyway, okay, so number three is to get a membership or be a part of a rewards program with your favorite gas station. So I'm a part of Shell's reward program, and Shell's reward program is also connected to Kroger. So if you shop at Kroger, you can get additional cents off your gas. So I really don't shop that much at Kroger. I did a Kroger video too with they send me coupons. I'm not really not a big coupon girly, but I will do the Kroger coupons because they send them right to me. And all the other things, I don't have time for the, okay, do this, do this, do this. And then I'm like, I already am trying to get rid of stuff. So why would I hold on to coupons and all these apps and y'all draining my battery and taking up my memory? Yeah, I have too many. I have anxiety when it comes to all the things on my phone. I'm like, no, I can't have all of those apps on my phone. So that's why I really haven't connected Kroger to Shell. Yeah. So anyway, they sent me like a coupon for it, telling me happy anniversary, and they applied like 30 cents extra on top of what I already get off. And yeah, it expired. I think it expired right before they went up on the gas. Like it was right around that time. I'm like, yeah, y'all tricky. Y'all knew that was gonna happen. But yeah, I still had a couple of dollars off. You know, um, it, it helped. Well, it's not a couple dollars. It's a couple cents off. It was like 20 cents, I think, combined. So I always use the rewards program to get a couple cents off of the gas that I use. And I always use Shell. My uncle, I kind of said this in the short. I'm sweating, I'm getting hot. But my uncle used to work for Gulf Oil, bless his heart. He passed away. And my mom passed away too, but my uncle told my mom that shale gas was the best gas. And when he told her that, I always remembered that. And I remember actually doing my own research, and I would take my kids to school, same route all the time, and I fill up with a different gas company. So, oh, excuse me. Almost like live, right? Cause I'm not gonna edit that out. I'm not. It's a human reaction. It's a human thing. See, even me sweating like crazy is a human thing right now because I'm menopausal. You need to see this. So my uncle, he said he worked for Gulf Oil, but he told us that Shell had the best gas. And I remember that to this day. My mom she's been deceased 10 plus years, and my uncle, he passed away a little bit before her, but he's been gone about 12 or 14 years. But oh my goodness, when he said that, I was like, okay, I always remember that. So I tell my kids that, and it's kind of crazy, but me and my two girls, we all use Shell gas. I think my other daughter who lives in Dallas still uses Shell. I need to ask her to confirm, but she used to use Shell, but my youngest, yes, she uses Shell religiously. But if you use Shell, I want you to do I want you to see for yourself. Drive the same route and see. I'm telling you, I went from the Woodlands to Humble, back to the Woodlands and back to Humble, and I was still on full. I was still on full, y'all. I was like, what? I'm talking about last week. Last week I did this. And I was like, Shell gas. My my full dial didn't move. It moved maybe a tizzy, maybe a tidbit. It was so minuscule. It was I was like, wow, gas is so good. Now, I put other people's name, business, gas companies in my gas tank, and I kid you not. I drove out of the gas station and the hand moved. Yes, it did. Seriously, try it. Try it for yourself. Try it for yourself. If you can really do this little experiment with gas prices the way they are, you may not be able to do that experiment. But I'm telling you, for real, you'll see the difference. Let me know in the comments if you see the difference. Let your girl know. Give me a thumbs up and give me a hey girl, that was good advice. Tell me if it worked. Tell me if it worked. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if it worked. But yeah, that's what I wanted to come to tell y'all about and tell y'all my little story, my little gas story, because I'm about to have a heat stroke or something because I'm so hot. But yes, I just wanted to come on and tell y'all I don't have anything to unbox and unbag. I need to go through a couple of other things so that I can showcase those. They're in the box. I think they're in the garage. That's why. Okay, so that's why you don't see any unboxing and unbagging, because I really don't have anything. But I also wanted to tell you guys about how people kind of really look at me kind of sideways when I talk about free things, right? When I talk about free things, these are things that they run the gamut on your interests. Whatever your interests are, my interests run the gamut. I love a lot of things. Like I say all the time, I'm just a connoisseur of anything. I like to learn stuff. I like to just uh, tip dip my toe into whatever it is. I'm like the reader. I like different exercises. I've been to free Pilates class. So when I talk about free things, I want you to think outside the box and not think that free things are mediocre. Free things are, girl, it's not that much that's free. Yes, there is. I need you to do your own research. When I tell you there are a lot of things that are free. But I know I'm blessed to be a Houstonian and know all the free things that may be available to you. Not all of them, But there is a lot though. So I guess one caveat we can take away from today is free things as it relates to giveaways, sweepstakes, and things like that. So last year I won, what did I win? I won pizza for a year. So a lot of grand openings, they love to do whatever it is for a year. So that was the first time. And I've been to a lot of grand openings, and this was the first time I've won anything for a year. So I think I talked about this before, but one of my friends, she wins all the time. Like, I think it was like a sub sandwich place. She won a sub sandwich for a year. So you get these coupons, and they send you a coupon for the entire year. And I won free pizza for a year from Crust Pizza. Yeah, I won a pizza from them for a year. That was the first time I was excited. I'm like, and I need to go get my pizza. I probably gonna get it Monday or Tuesday before the month ends, because you have to do it every month in order to, use the coupons. So that's what I won. I won that. And I won a trip to Vegas. So I'm really second guessing that. I don't know. I don't know. We may not take that trip because it's supposed to be coming up soon. But I don't know about that. But I won a trip to Vegas. $150 drink and food thing. And it's just for the weekend. I picked the weekend. I picked what airline. They've already sent me confirmation for everything. They picked the hotel. It's a nice hotel from what I think what I know. I think what did I research that hotel? I don't think I did. I think I was like, oh yeah, I'm sure it was a cool hotel. But that was with um the racetrack. So we have a racetrack here, and they race the dogs, the alpacas. Because I went to one of their races, because that was the first time I went to a race, was when they did the alpacas. They did camel race. That was interesting, very interesting, very fun. And they just had it not too long ago. I think a couple weeks ago they had that. But I won a free Vegas trip with them. So, and the third thing I won was a walking pad. Yeah, I actually had that in my cart on Amazon, and I actually won it. So when you think about giveaways, when you think about sweepstakes and stuff like that, I don't do very many of those because they can be pulling your leg and trying to, get over on you. You should never, 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 never pay to be to submit your name for sweepstakes. Now, some of them try to do certain things. No, they sent me an email that was legit. Um, and I'm talking about what is it? I'm talking about when I won the trip to Vegas. They will send you an email whenever you win anything. Most likely, they will send you an award letter and tell you, hey, you won, da 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 da, because you entered, right? So always remember what you entered into, okay? So that's one way to get out of the fraud of it all. Did you actually submit your name to try to win something? If you didn't, do not respond to the email. Do not respond to the phone call or whatever. No, no. And they will always send you an email and give you what they call an award letter and let you know. Because I've won a couple of things. I've won a couple of things. And when I go to events, especially the foodie events, they always have giveaways. I think one time I won something from First Watch. Yeah, I won something from First Watch, y'all. And I kid you not, I hadn't checked my phone. They had left me a message, maybe, I want to say 5 months, 5 months ago from when I listened to the message. And I was like, I I won like a basket. It had coffee. It had some other stuff. I'll try to put that on my community tab of all the things that I've actually won. See, I'm sweating so bad. So that's just to let you know that those are ways that you can win things, and it's absolutely free. You should not have to pay. But when I called First Watch, they were like, yeah, we still have your basket. I was like, I'm so sorry, because I don't answer phone calls from unknown numbers, and then I don't even check my messages much. But yeah, they still had my basket. It was a nice basket of little goodies. But yeah, I'll try to show that in my community tab. But thank y'all for joining me. I hope you are enjoying my YouTube channel. Let me know what you want to see, what you want to what things you wanna, yeah, what else you want me to talk about? Because I can talk about free stuff all day long. And I think I kind of lean more on the free side than I do anything else. But yeah, but I'll show you next week what's coming up for summertime. I want you to be prepared, because you can also, yeah, be involved in these free things that I find. I know it's gonna be hard to do anything, because I'm cutting back on the things that I do, because I usually do something almost every day. But gas prices, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Nope, nope, nope. So that's why I haven't been doing much. But I wish you guys many blessings, and yes, stay safe. Okay, bye.